All right, guys, I'm going to very quickly review compare and contrast with you. We have done comparing and contrasting all school year. You guys have done it for many years. So I'm going to quickly review because this week you will be comparing and contrasting first-hand accounts to a second-hand account, okay? So when we compare and contrast, you can compare and contrast things such as people, objects, ideas, movies, books, subjects, character settings within books and events. This week we'll be comparing, like I said, first-hand versus second-hand accounts. Okay? So when we compare things, we are going to tell how two or more things are the same or alike. So if we're comparing first-hand and second-hand, what is the same about them, okay? What happened in both accounts that was the same? Certainly when you have a first-hand experience, they will be telling you more about their feelings and what happened, but a lot of the things that took place in that event will be in the first-hand and second-hand, and that would be a comparison. Compare words would be same, similar to, alike, also to, mirrors, as well as, in common, both, in comparison, similarities, characteristics, and resemble or resembles. To contrast means to tell how two or more things are different or how they are not the same. So obviously in a first-hand and second-hand account, one big difference is that the person who is telling the first-hand account has experiences that they had on their own that someone who was not there cannot have. They have thoughts and feelings in there. This will be more facts. So contrast words, different or different from, differ, differs, unlike, dislike, although, or though, uncommon, not in common, however, whereas, yet, but, on the other hand, in contrast, while, does not have, disconnection, on the contrary, in between. We came up with this list of words in class together, and it's a very good list of words. If you want to just pause for a moment and you can read through those, you may do so. So some questions to think about is, how are the blank and blank alike? So how is the first-hand and second-hand accounts alike? How is blank different from blank? Okay, so we've talked about many different graphic organizers to use for compare and contrast. Most common is the Venn diagram, where you say how different, the same. My favorite is the triple T chart that we've talked about in class a lot, where you have different on one side, different on the other side, and the same. Okay, so this week you will be doing comparing and contrasting, and the chart that I have for you in there is a triple T chart. So you will have account number 1, which could be either the first hand or second hand. Account number 2, same. So this would be bullet points of how they are different, bullet points on how they're the same. So this week you will be reading 2 accounts on an event, and it will be your job to figure out which one is the first hand, which one's the second hand, how are they alike, and how are they different. It will make more sense as the week goes on and you have some practice, but this will be the triple T chart that we will be using. I will go ahead and go back to here, and I'm going to zoom out. If you want to pause the video and read through the notes for yourself, you may do that now.